At the end of the day, it's a new year. No matter what happened last year, it's a new year. Confident in our team, and we got to take one game at a time. We can't think about what we did last year, or what happened last year, or what happened in the regular season. We got to worry about game one against the Milwaukee Bucks, and that's all that really matters right now. Playing our game, we know they're going to play hard, and we know they're going to come out aggressive. They got one of the best players in the NBA in Giannis, and we have to go out there and just set the tone and play our game and not worry about anything else, but making sure we do and execute the things that we've worked on and execute our game plan.
I was asking DeMar this as well. The expectations for this year, are they different and maybe higher than they've ever been like last year? Maybe let's just win around. This is how far we go. This year is.
It's always.
We were in a conference, right?
No, expectations should always be the same, and it's always been the same for me, and that's to try to win a ring. If you just get in the playoffs just to get the playoffs, and it's a waste of time. Expectations for me is to always try to win the ultimate prize, and no matter this year, last year, it doesn't matter. To get in the playoffs, you play regular season to try to get to the ultimate goal, and it's to hold up their trophies.
A lot of things that Barker brings to the team. What's the thing that you guys need most, or you use most, that he brings?
I think his shot blocking, his interior presence. That'll save a lot, and his shot making abilities. We will need more, both of them, equally. So with Serge, we're going to need a lot from Serge.
PJ is making his playoff debut on Saturday. For most guys playing in the first playoffs, there's a learning curve, but for PJ, with his experience and obviously the style of game that he plays, is there any doubt the transition will be seamless?
Nah, there's no doubt. I think he'll be fine. I think he's pretty excited right now. I think he's amped up. We're all amped up to be in this position, and we're just excited to get out there. But we got to make sure our preparation is done the right way. Make sure we're mentally there, physically there, and make sure everyone's on the same page.
You refer to Giannis as one of the best players in the NBA. Obviously, you don't stop those types of guys, but what are priorities number 1 and 2 in terms of limiting him?
He leads their team in every area. Literally. So you just got to go out there and, game plan for him. He's going to get his numbers. He's going to do his thing. But, we got to go out there and just try to control him a little bit. He's going to get his, and he's that good. He's that talented that he's going to get his. So we got to go out there. And, like I said, we got great defenders in DeMar Carroll and P.J. Tucker that can, that be physical with him, guard him, and play defense on him. So we're going to bank on those guys to do their jobs.
Being amped up coming into the playoffs, how does this feeling compare to when you start the season when it's fresh?
This is a good, this is everything is magnified by 30. You understand what you're going through. You understand what it is. So, you go out there and, you curb your enthusiasm a little bit. You kind of make sure that you're making less mistakes, and you follow the game plan to a T. And that's where you're good at.
Compared to the first time this group, you and DeMar, got to the postseason? You've been there a while now.
Honestly, it's good to be here. It's always to make the playoffs is always amazing. It's always fun. It's always a testament of how hard your team has worked throughout the whole regular season and the summer before. It's a little bit different, for us. We know we're supposed to make the playoffs, and that's what we're going to do. And now we got to go out there and execute our game plan. And it's kind of like, when we got there the first time, it was like, let's go out here and just play hard. And now we have to execute and be disciplined.
You look at the season DeMar put together. Do you think he's better prepared based on what you saw during the regular season to manage the different schemes he gets thrown? During the playoffs and other years, teams have been able to take him out of his game a little bit. Refs, I'm not sure which.
I think he'll be fine. I think he's excited. I think we both are. I think our whole team is. We've seen almost every scheme. Double teams, blitzing. He's seen strong. He's seen a lot of different coverages on him. So I think the year he's put up, I think he's just so much. He's been comfortable even more this year. He's always been comfortable, but this year he's been more comfortable. And understanding his spots and choosing his spots. And, you know, when I went out, he was playmaking and then be aggressive. You know, he just figured it out.
Does having a group that's been to the conference finals, and you know, like Lowry's been there twice in a row, Serge has been to NBA finals, does that make this journey a little easier or more confident?
No, it's still hard. It's still hard. You still got to go out there and play. You know, this is the playoffs are a different beast. No matter what you've done last year, year before, this is a completely new slate. It's nothing. We can't take what we did last year and bring it into this playoffs besides experience. It's the only thing we could take in. Other than that, we got to go out there and put our foot down and play basketball. Slice them up, tie them up, go play up and down, run basketball plays. He's pretty good. He had a great year. I think he's going to be up there top 2 and top 3 rookie of the year. If not win it, I don't know. I mean, he's had a great year, so he's going to be a challenge in himself, and I'm sure he's excited for the opportunity. He's a 4-year guy in college, so, you know, I think he's prepared for the moment.
How have you seen Giannis's game evolve in the NBA, particularly this season?
I think he's just gotten more. He's gotten stronger. I think he's figured out how to, you know, to use his abilities to his advantage even more. You know, one dribble from 3, dunk. I think he's getting to the rim and finishing more aggressively than he has years before. I think he's just progressed as a basketball player. His playmaking has gotten better. He's always could rebound and score, but now, you know, he's putting in the playmaking, making his teammates better. So I think that helps him. I think that's where his game has evolved, and it will continue to evolve.
If Giannis is the focus, Case said yesterday, he said Middleton is the X factor.
You can't forget about Chris. You know, I think they're both. You know, Chris is, you know, it's crazy because they're missing Jabari. They would be even more scary with him. And I think that the focus, you know, will be on Giannis. But you know, we're not going to take Middleton like, oh, he's pretty good. He's had good years. He's been hurt this year and he's come back. He's played well this year. So, you know, he's not the X factor. He's one of their primary guys. So we have to be focused on Giannis and Chris and understand Greg Monroe also. You know, it's not just a 1 or 2 guys. They have a good team. They have a good offense. They have a good coach. They're ready. They're prepared.
How is it their depth, their size, everything?
I think their length is going to be, you know, there was one of their strengths. Their ability to get up and down, their ability to attack the paint and not care, just go and keep going and keep going. And I mean, they've led the league in paint points the last 2 years, so they have an identity.
How much does Serge and PJ then neutralize some of that? I mean, 8 weeks ago you didn't have 2 other bigs in your rotation to throw at a team like Milwaukee.
They help. They really do help, and we'll have a chance to, you know, mix it up a little bit, you know, change our coverages a bit, understanding that, you know, we're going to be in different situations that we've been in before. Now we can, you know, last time we played them, I didn't play. So in the 3 times before, we didn't have those 2 guys. So it's going to be a different, you know, it's going to be a different look for. And last time I didn't play, they didn't have the 3 times before, they didn't have Middleton. So, you know, it's just going to be a different game.
How do you feel? You know, you came back, you look good. How do you feel going into Saturday's game?
I'm excited. It's another opportunity for me to chase that trophy. And, you know, it's always an exciting time for me. It's just, you know, it's one day. We got practice today, another practice tomorrow, and then we go. And I'm just more excited that we don't have the noon game. That's more exciting than everything.
Is that tough for you guys, all those noon games?
Listen, I'm just excited we're playing at 5:30. That's more exciting. That's super exciting. Happy.
Before you did come back, there was perhaps an expectation that it would not be until now that you would be able to play again. How valuable is it now in retrospect to have had a chance to get games on your belt?
I mean, definitely to get on the floor with the guys and to get some up and down play with the fellas is definitely going to help me getting some cardio conditioning, some reps in. Even last night, you know, I went out there, played the first half, and it was always good, especially coming back from an injury, missing so many games. But I feel good. I mean, it was good to get out there, and it would have been a little bit more tougher if I had to come back right today and tomorrow and play Saturday. It would have been a lot tougher, but given the opportunity to get back, it's going to help, I think.